Greetings, all. It's Dr. Bankhead here at the Struggle Inn, thinking out loud. I'm going to pick up where I left off. The reason why I wanted to share my experience, my very personal experience, and I don't like sharing my personal business with anybody. But the reason I was compelled to share my private business is because I wanted to share how it began for me. This new storyline with the witch, the witches and the covens. So, what happened was, after David encouraged me to look for the low vibrational energies, I was doing that. And I was on alert that I should observe what was actually occurring with the people that were closest to me. And it so happened that I came across a tarot reader named the Tarot Priest. She's now the energy reader. And her videos were very encouraging and inspiring. And some of what she was saying was some of what David had been telling me, and some of what I had been told by my friend, the medium, which at this point, let me say that I meant to mention it in the earlier video. Her name is nomanono.isaacs. She's in the UK, and I'm going to put her WhatsApp and her email address in the information on the video in case anyone is interested in contacting her. And I also know another medium named Danielle, and if I get her information and her permission, I will put that information in the notes as well. But anyway, some of the things that David was saying that he was here to do and what he was encouraging me to do, looking at the low vibrational energies, I began to do that, and I began to be aware of some things that I noticed. So I saw the energy reader, and David had told me through Nono that I was going to meet the divine masculine, and that he was going to turn me over to the divine masculine, and that things would be turning around for me. And so energy was giving positive and uplifting messages. And the messages were that fame and fortune is here for you. You're a star. You know, it was real encouraging. I liked hearing it. It's like, yeah, more, more, more. And she was saying that, things were looking up, and I was really inspired. I listened to several of her videos, and they were all basically along the same vein. And since she said I was going to experience some sort of success, I began to brainstorm of what kind of businesses I could start. And David was giving me some great ideas about businesses I could start. And I wanted to start a business to help poor people. I wanted to start a business that would help the elderly because, honey, I had no idea of what the elderly people are facing. I had no idea. I know now. You know, it's sort of like the Depends commercials. They started up and you looked at them and you ha ha hee hee. And then all of a sudden it's like, incontinence. I gotcha. You don't want to cough or sneeze at the inopportune time. So there was a reason for those commercials. They want you out there buying their brand because they know you're going to want something. Anyway, I'm grateful I don't have that problem. I'm fully great. So anyway, I have to remember where I left off. I tell these stories and honey, I get caught up in them. I try to stay on track. That's why I like to read, but I don't look great reading it, so I gotta like ad lib it, and I'm ad libbing, and I'm like, where did I leave off? Where did I leave off? Yeah, so I wanted to get some confirmations. And when you watch YouTube videos, they have scrolls on the right hand side, at least on my screen, they're on the right hand side. And they have suggested videos that you might be interested in. And I was looking at the titles and I saw one that caught my eye. So I said, I think I'll listen to this one. So I listened to it. And I was listening to the video of another tarot reader. And the messages were in sync with what energy had been saying. So I was like, okay, this is great. All right, it's confirmation, it's confirmation. And I want to stop here for a second. Yeah, I want to stop here for a second and I want to talk a little bit about religion. Just a little bit, not a lot. But I know churches warn you about going and getting readings. They tell you that it's witchcraft and it's forbidden. And it's a measure of control because if you think it's witchcraft and you think it's forbidden and you think it's a sin, you won't do it, you won't hear it, you won't listen to it. Your mind will stay closed, it will not open up. And they like to keep you that way. Your mind is easier to brainwash when it's closed. That's my interesting point of view. You don't have to agree with it. Please don't come at me about it. I will address it if you want to, but I don't think you really want me to. All right. So I'm just saying that because I know that there are people that are probably going to desire to judge me for that. And I think I spoke about judgment in another one of my videos. Anyway, baby, I'm Teflon. I'm like Teflon. I don't care. Bring it. It's gone. I don't care. I have my thoughts. I'm pleased with my thoughts. I'm happy with my thoughts. I'm content with my thoughts. And you're not going to make that change anytime soon. So why bother trying? I don't know. Anyway, so I was listening to these other readers. And so this one was giving confirmation of everything that Energy had said. And then she said, oh, I see you have a witch in your friends group. And then she began to give details of the witch. Witch was doing moon rituals, and the witch was jealous of me, and the witch desired to have my shine. The witch believed that she deserved attention, and I was taking the attention away from her, and she was going to teach me a lesson, and so she engaged in doing spells and curses on me. And because of the spells and curses, I was experiencing difficulty in my home life, my love relationships, my residences, my employment, every and anything that related to me in my life was tampered with so that I would be unhappy, unsatisfied, depressed, distressed, devastated, and I would stop smiling. All right, this is Dr. Bankhead at the Struggle in Thinking Out Loud. See you in the next video.